Many thanks for staying with us. Do join the conversation. Go on Twitter and Twitter also at CTV Politics, hashtag Politics Today. Let's get going with what we're talking about tonight. PDP leadership, Tussle is what gets us talking tonight on the program. Mr. Unuwa Buala is the spokesperson of Senator Ali Modusheri, who believes that what has happened, the handing over to Senator Ahmed Makarfi-led caretaker committee is null and void. In fact, he says that is illegal. Well, he joins us now from our Abuja studio. Many thanks for talking to us on the program today. How would you say that event was illegal, considering the fact that there were the governor's representation of the governor's forum of the PDP, the BOT leadership was there, and also some of those who served with Senator Ali Modusheri in the National Working Committee of the party?
Well, no matter how elaborately arranged, no matter the faces there, no matter the personalities, it amounts to a declaration of an illegality because, in the first place, the BOT does not have anything to hand over to anybody because it is not an organ of the party. The BOT, whatever claims they may lay, cannot hand over any administrative duties to anybody. I'm happy they said they are handing over just the Secretariat and the Legacy House. Well, they are just handing over buildings, but they cannot hand over the machinery of the party to anybody because they do not have in the first place anything to hand over. Besides that, the matters are in the courts. And Ali Sharif has so far showed that he is the most law-abiding PDP member in Nigeria, given that since this inception of this crisis, he has never at any point tried to, in one way or the other, disobey the court rulings in respect of the matters. As you are aware, the matters are in the court. When the courts rule, that is when we will know who is on the right path. But as for now, like I said, all the actions they are taking amounts to a mere declaration of an illegality. It remains null and void in the eyes of the law.
How does Senator Ali Modusheri see himself, the manner in which he's being seen by other chieftains of the party or members of the party, may be one thing on one hand, but how he sees himself could be very important in this whole game. Does he see himself as a chairman of the PDP?
Of course, he still sees himself as the chairman of the party, validly in the eyes of the law until decided otherwise by any of the courts where these matters are laying. But like I told you, Ali Sharif does not look at the PDP chairmanship as a do-or-die affair. Of course, there may be some desperate persons out there who want to be relevant and who want to be given the responsibility of doing things for the PDP, the embattled party as it were. But I assure you that at the end of the day, when the court rules, either way it goes, Ali Sharif will accept it as a law-abiding member, as a law-abiding citizen. And once the court rule, he will abide by it, and then he will reaffirm his commitment to moving Nigeria forward. But as it is with the matters in the court, anything anybody does, however elaborately done, as I said, amounts to a nullity.
Mr. Boala, what we wonder that the party has said, many members of the party, and as some for some of the meetings that had involved Senator Ali Modusheri, where the party says it wants to reconcile and, well, blend out the differences in the party from all quarters and wanting to move forward, and also asking members also to drop all court cases so that the party can move forward. One will be wondering where the do-or-die affair or do-or-die activity lies now, because as it stands, it looks like it's Senator Ali Modusheri against the PDP.
Well, I don't think so. The matters were already in the court before people started talking about reconciliations. But in any case, nobody has ever reached out to Ali Modusheri, as far as I am concerned and as far as I know for now, for him to come up for any meeting, for any reconciliation. Most of the actions or decisions taken were taken after either he's out of the country or he's in the comfort of his house. Nobody has been to his house to invite him to any meeting. And so it is not about Ali Sharif as such. It is about doing the right thing. It is about the PDP for once being seen as a law-abiding political party. It is about those who have been accused in the party before of doing things with impunity, seeing things the rightful way in the eyes of the law.
But is he ready to step down all the actions that he has instituted in the court on this matter? Because it looks so much that the party, according to him, he wanted the party to win elections in 2019 to make the party a viral opposition to the APC. But it looks so much that with all of these court cases, those aims and objectives are going to be dead. Will he be willing, in the interest of the party, to drop all the court cases? And on what terms?
One of the things that will endear the PDP to Nigerians by 2019 is if the party shows to Nigerians that it is lawful and it is ready to do things the right way. And that is what Ali Sharif insists upon. And so he is not going to step down because the matters are already in the court, the process is already on, the courts are ready to make pronouncements. When that comes, then he will take the next step. But as for now, the matters are in the court. Whatever action he takes or whatever he says will be prejudicial.
Okay, but it looks so much that he's going to fight to the very end of, that he's going to take the court processes to the very end possible.
Yeah, it's not about fighting, it's about pursuing matters the right way so that people will learn from it and learn to do it the right way. We lost the elections in 2015 because we were doing things the wrong way, and Nigerians saw it as a weakness and capitalized on it and pushed that out of power. We want to redeem that image of being people who do things the right way.
All right, just so we have a lawyer in the house who is going to be talking to us, because this issue now has more of a legal perspective. Mr. Curtis Adigba joins us. Many thanks for coming on the program. What is happening with the PDP? Court cases here and there, and one would be wondering, this is going to be a long fight, isn't it?
Yeah, well, it's looking like a very long fight, a night of long knives. And that is not unexpected when you have a political party that has been in power for so many years and suddenly loses power. You know, there's bound to be a shock and an attempt at a political realignment. That obviously is not going too well for the PDP. But having said that, in as much as the party says they are interested in peace and they want to come together, there are no actions on the part of the party to show that. Now, you remember what happened in Port Harcourt, where the Modu Sharif group, or his caretaker committee, was said to have been dissolved. And then a caretaker committee was set up. And I'm wondering why today, of all day, that Uche Secondus, who had already handed over to Sharif, all right?
To McCarthy?
No, to Sharif.
Okay.
He had handed over to Sharif.
Yes, in the first place.
When the court said he was no longer the national chairman,
yeah,
so he handed over to Sharif. Then the Sharif committee was dissolved by the convention, which is the highest organ of the party. Now, so where does Uche Secondus come in? Again, as to hand over to the Ahmed Makarafi's group.
Maybe it's just just a ceremonial.
Yeah, but you see, if you say you are interested in peace, I would expect that what the party should be doing now is, you know, meeting the different groups and try to reach some level of settlement even before attempting to take over the secretariat or hand over to a particular group. Now, you can't be doing that and then you say, you're working very hard to bring about peace. You can also be denying the fact, you know, living in denial by saying there are no factions. If there are no factions, we won't be where we are.
Okay.
So that's the truth.
Let's take a moment. And when we return, we'll talk more about this matter. Don't forget, the Kogi matter is also there, and Ms. Anu Abuala is also in the studio. We'll round up this conversation around the PDP leadership matter, and we'll be right back. Stay with us.